Handguns can be really fun to use, though sometimes you have guns like the Desert Eagle, which are indeed great guns, but they are pretty difficult to conceal. So in today's video, we will be taking a look at the top 9 best pocket pistols of 2022. Keep watching, fellas, because by the end of this video, I'm sure you'd want to buy at least one of these guns. Number 9. The Glock G42. I'm sure most of the gun stores in the world have heard customers asking for Glocks that work with magazine. Congratulations, your question is yes for this firearm. However, because of its smaller frame and the fact that it fires 380 ACP cartridges, do not attempt to jam a Glock 17 magazine into it. If not for the size and caliber, this will not fit. This little firearm feels identical to every other Glock. It has excellent ergonomics, lays comfortably in your hand, and is quite dependable. The length is a little under 6 inches, the capacity is 6+1, and it is 380 ACP, not .9mm. The G42 is your platform if you're looking for something that's compact, lightweight, easy to conceal, and just performs what it's intended to. Despite having a somewhat larger size than most other alternatives, the profile is smooth, and drawing it is made simple by its curves. The serrations on the back of the slide make it simple to rack. Regardless if your hand is trembling, moist, or in an emergency, you can get it for $399. Number 8. Walther Arms PPK. Most people are familiar with the Walther PPK, which is not only one of the most fashionable options for self-defense, but also the sidearm of James Bond. And it's available in the 380 ACP, in addition to the 32 ACP chambering used for James Bond. Even while this increase may not seem like much, the 380 ACP has a lot more power than the very meager 32 ACP. In this manner, it can truly be used as a weapon for self-defense. There are solutions available that are more reasonable in terms of size and cost than this one, even if it has an overall length of 6.1 inches and an MSRP of $699. Although the capacity remains within the typical 6+1, given its size, one may anticipate more. The majority of buyers do, however, choose this weapon more for its appearance than for anything else, and because of this, the fact that it is made entirely of steel contributes to the weapon's weight. On the other hand, the extra weight effectively reduces the recoil. If style is important to you, choose this weapon. It's known to be fuzzy, so you need to try it with different kinds of ammunition. If you intend to use it for self-defense, ensure that it feeds around without any problems. Number 7. The Colt 380 Mustang. Before you say anything, this is not a revolver and neither is it a car. The Mustang is actually a well-known traditional-looking, pocket-sized handgun. The dependability and sensation of a substantial platform, that's a significant achievement. While the slide is composed of sturdy stainless steel, the frame is constructed of polymer. However, even when loaded, the rifle is still light enough to carry because it weighs less than a pound with ammunition. An extremely fine single-action trigger also contributes to the dependability. Even while this is great for a concealed carry gun, you should be mindful of possible trouble spots. The caliber is 380 ACP, as the name would imply. The entire length is 5.5 inches and the capacity is 6+1 round. This gem can be yours at the MSRP of $599. Number 6. The Beretta Pico. One of the thinnest handguns available on the market is this little Pico from the Beretta factory. It's only 0.71 inches wide. This pattern continues with the length, which is likewise rather short. This little rifle is extremely concealable because of its length of slightly more than 5 inches. It will easily fit in any pocket. That's not all though. Usually a reduction in size entails the loss of certain characteristics, but not with a Pico. The sights may be adjusted and the magazine release is completely ambidextrous. In addition to the impressive size, the entire profile is designed for pocket carry. For that reason, it is rounded to provide a very smooth draw. Additionally, it comes with 2 magazines that each hold 6 shots that will cover most situations involving self-defense. $300 is the MSRP. It uses low recoil 380 ACP cartridges for that purpose. The advice is to use 3080 plus P ammo even at the expense of poor performance to guarantee a respectable expansion if you use hollow point ammunition. Number 5. The Kimber Micro 9. The Kimber Micro 9 lives up to its reputation for dependability and accuracy. This small pistol still strikes where you aim it and hits forcefully even after several torture tests. Instead of the 3080 ACP 9mm cartridges are used for this. It is quite okay to trust them with your life since they have consistently shown that they are trustworthy. The Mini 9 nevertheless fits in your pocket because of its 6.1-inch overall length. While some admirers of the Micro 9 may enjoy how close the Micro 9 looks To the 1911, there are several possible issues that could arise, especially pay attention to the iron sights with a pronounced beaver tail. Additionally, the MSRP of $790 cannot be referred to as a low price because you are getting a high-quality gun that will serve you well if you ever need to use it. Number 4, the Car Arms CT380. With an MSRP of $419, this firearm is lightweight and dependable. It is not prohibitively expensive, firepower is a little bit stronger in contrast, although it is available in 380 ACP. It holds 7+1 rounds instead of the usual 6+1. Speaking of such a very constrained capacity, an extra or fewer rounds does make a difference. The trigger pull is somewhat longer than is comfortable since it serves as a safety device. Additionally, the profile is not as polished as it may be, which could present you with some difficulties. You must take this into account when practicing your draw. Its minimalistic appearance and practicality contributes to its attractiveness. You need to shoot a few boxes of ammunition to break in this rifle so that the action truly performs smoothly as well. The magazine release itself is also quite smooth. Number 3, the Sig Sauer P290 RS. The Sig Sauer P290 RS might be the solution if the 380 ACP is not your cup of tea, but you still need a tiny pocket pistol. It is a small handgun with a 9mm chamber intended for self-defense. Despite only having a 6+1 capacity, the device is just 5.5 inches long overall. This comes as no surprise because this beauty was drawn and reupholstered using clean contours. Additionally, this one is simple to grasp properly, allowing you to regulate the recoil remarkably effectively. That greatly aids in precision. A 1-inch wide slide that gives you the impression that you are shooting a full-size handgun that also helps. However, that slightly reduces the concealability. In order to make this rifle easy to use for shooters with large hands, alternate grip panels are also offered. The MSRP is $492, so it is slightly more pricey, but not by an outrageous amount. Number 2, Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard 380. Smith & Wesson's M&P Bodyguard 380 has gained a lot of traction. Given its dependability and reputation, it shouldn't be shocking. This gun is really sturdy. With its style, you get a solid performance where neither sacrifices the other. The Bodyguard gun is quite reliable since it is designed for your protection. As its name suggests, the pistol is simple to operate, however, it takes some effort to put together and take apart. Here, you'll need a steady hand and some patience. Additionally, the trigger breaks later than it should when in use. The good news is that the trigger issue may be resolved by aftermarket upgrades. The MSRP is $379 and the entire length is only 5.3 inches. This provides you with a reasonably priced portable product that you may use every day. Science makes it extremely concealable. Granted, you shouldn't have two huge hands because they don't have enough surface area for a secure grasp. But with regular hands, shooting and accuracy are simple. The 380 ACP caliber is advantageous and does not make recoil control particularly difficult. Number 1, the Ruger LCP-2. The top-tier pocket pistol is now available. Excellent ergonomics and practicality go hand in hand with a fantastic aesthetic. You shouldn't attempt to shoot great distances with it because the iron sights are fairly tiny, but by doing so, potential weak places for carrying this pistol in a pocket are eliminated. The entire platform is also shown to be durable and dependable. It can hold 6 people plus 1 and it shoots 380 ACP. A very little cannon with an overall length of 5.17 inches is available for an MSRP of $349. The latter clearly demonstrates what this pistol is intended to do. To be really covert, there is absolutely no discomfort or printing when you carry this little guy. Due to its high level of popularity, you can readily find this rifle at any local gun shop. If you choose to spend less, you may still purchase the original LCP for $259 MSRP. Hey you, yeah, you did know. If you like and subscribe to our channel, you will be a gun expert. Oh, and by the way, now that you know about the best guns for concealed carry, why don't you step it up a notch by watching our video about the most deadly backup guns in the world? You never know when you don't bring your one of these guns for self-defense, so this video would definitely help.